Welcome back to tonight's girls varsity basketball game between the Lady Crusaders of Muskegon Catholic and the Titans of Grand River Prep. The 5-1 Titans versus the 4-0 Crusaders. A nice game on Friday night. The Crusaders lead early, 18-11. Crusaders come out in a 2-3 zone. McCulley picks her dribble up over to Cutts. Good closeout by Mostella. Locke applying decent ball pressure on McCulley. McCulley drives left, cut off baseline nicely by Mostella on Wickstrom. She's trapped. She kicks the ball out, gets it out to number 3, Reinhold. And Salas with the steal, pickpocket, in for 2, and the layup is good. 20-11, Crusaders lead to start the second quarter. Oh, a near trap up on the right side. McCulley does a nice job of getting around it. Salas comes up with the defensive rebound. Looks to advance the ball, tap, gets it back, up to Wickstrom, Wickstrom over to Locke, and Locke is fouled by number 3, Emily Reinhold of the Titans. Locke will go to the line for 2. Locke seems to do a very nice job of drawing the contact and getting to the free throw line, where she is a near 70% shooter. First free throw is up and good. Subs in for the Titans, 12 and 23 checking in, Lawrence and Jackson. Locke with the second free throw up and just long. Thalen taps the offensive rebound right into the hands of the Titans. The Titans look to advance it. A nice trap by Thalen and Locke, forcing the travel. It will be a turnover. Lady Crusader ball on the sideline. Thalen to inbound to Salas. Titans come out in a 3-2 zone to start the second quarter. Salas to Locke at the top. Locke down low to Wickstrom. Wickstrom out to Salas. Excellent ball move by the Crusaders. Salas up and in for 2. 23-11. The Crusaders lead, and they're right back in their pressure. McCulley up the court. Shot is off. Ball up and tapped. Number 23 for the Titans comes up with it. Back to number 4, Cutts up and off the glass for 2 to stop the bleeding. 23-13, Crusaders lead. The Titans recover nicely in their half-court defense. Crusaders moving the ball around. Locke over to Salas. Salas drives baseline, tries to dump it off to Wickstrom. Good hands by the Titans. Mostella up with the loose ball to Locke. Locke over to Thalen. Thalen back to Salas in the corner. Salas for a deep 3, and it is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Crusaders lead 26-13, and a quick start for the Crusaders. Exactly what Coach Adams is probably looking for. Half-court trap, pass over the top. McCulley pulls up for a deep 3 off the glass and in. That is her second three-point attempt from nearly the same spot on the floor, off the glass right in front of the Crusaders bench, to cut the deficit to 10. Crusaders walk the ball up the court. Locke over to Thalen. Thalen for 3, and she is in and out. And we have an over-the-back foul on Wickstrom. A little bit too aggressive and out of position on the offensive glass. Good box out by the Titans. It will be Titan ball underneath the Crusader basket. Locke picking up McCulley in the backcourt. Trap comes, pass over the top. Cutts for 3, off the glass and no good. Number 12, Lawrence up with the loose ball. Over to Cutts. Cutts again for 3. Try it again, off the glass and no good. Salas up with the defensive rebound. Looks to push. Up to Wickstrom. Good defensive recovery by number 4, Cutts for the Titans. Locke with a contested jump shot, just long, ball batted around. Titans come up with it, push the ball up the court. Oh, excellent behind the back dribble by number 24, McCulley, in with the left hand, and good. 26-18, Crusaders lead. So they look to attack quickly. Salas back up to Wickstrom. Wickstrom up and, just off the mark on the break. Tapped out of bounds off of the Lady Crusaders. It will be Titan ball. The Crusaders appear to be relentless with their three-quarter court pressure. McCulley up to cuts for another three-point attempt, and it is long for an air ball out of bounds. It will be Lady Crusader ball. The Crusaders appear to be letting Cuts have all she wants from that left wing three-point shot. And she is 0 for 4 on the game. The game plan appears to be working for the Crusaders, forcing McCulley to give the ball up in the backcourt to some less experienced scorers. So far it's amounted to a 26-18 lead for the Crusaders. Salas appears to have shifted over to a wing position as Locke will bring the ball up. Locke over to Salas. Salas drives baseline, kicks back to Locke. Shot is blocked by number 13, Mujika Caños. Crusaders come up with the loose ball. Ladd over Salas. Salas deep three, up and good for her second three-pointer of the night, or third rather, as the Crusaders lead 29-18. McCulley looks to go long, and it is too long for Cuts, out of bounds. It will be Crusader ball. 3:57 to go in the second quarter, and the Crusaders lead 29-18 over the Grand River Prep Titans. Crusaders attacking the left-hand side of the floor. Locke into Burlone. Burlone's shot is up and blocked. Mastella comes up with the loose ball, and there is a tie-up. Possession arrow to the Crusaders. Baseline out of bounds underneath the Titans basket. Salas to inbound. Salas into Locke. Shot is up and good. Crusaders lead 31-18 with just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. McCulley again up the left side of the floor to Cuts. Cuts this time into the post. Good trap. Locke with the steal up to Ladd, and she is fouled hard by number 24, McCulley. Gets right back up and will go to the line for two. A good run out there by number 12, Jessica Ladd. First free throw is up and short. Second one coming. Subs in for the Crusaders. Number 20, Mastella out. 23, Wickstrom is in. Second free throw on its way. And again, short to the right. Burlone. Battle for the offensive rebound. Up and no good. McCulley the other way. Great help defense by Locke. McCulley off the mark. Wickstrom with the defensive rebound. Salas up to Ladd. Oh, just a bit long as Ladd has to step just on the baseline to come up with the loose ball. And it will be out of bounds to the Titans. Ladd now picking up full court. And there is a foul 70 feet away from the basket. Coach Adams can't be too happy about that, and he takes a timeout to talk about it. Quick start for the Crusaders to the second quarter as they now lead 31-18, extending their first quarter lead. And we have a full timeout for the Crusaders. And we will be right back.